All right, guys, I've got the Bearded Barbecue and Adventures dog with me this weekend. Say hi, Bailey. Say hi. Guys, look at what a glorious campsite this is. Right on a bluff overlooking the Navasota River. And I've heard that I'm the only one out here right now. So we're gonna have a great time. And I've got a new tent to try out, the Gazelle T4 Overland Edition. And we're going to go ahead and get this puppy set up. And man, we may even get to see a glorious sunset. So see you guys in a bit. All right, guys, it didn't take long to get the tent set up. So now I'm gonna work on gathering some firewood, because you can kind of gather it from anywhere on the property and just kind of get that processed. It's not gonna be cold tonight. It's gonna be in the 60s, but it'll help keep the bugs away. As I'm going through and setting up camp, I've never really talked about any of my camping gear in any of the videos before, but I am trying something a little bit different tonight. So I went on Amazon. Oh, there's flies out here. I'm sweaty. There are these magnets on Amazon, and they're heavy duty magnets. And a lot of overlanders have those 270-degree awnings that come out, or other type of awnings. I'm just going to attempt to do this with a tarp that I had, these heavy duty magnets that I can put on top of the bed rack here to secure the tarp. And then there are these tarp poles that have like the pegs for the grommets and stuff. So I'm going to get that set up, because I'm using the back of the Gladiator on this camping trip as my quote unquote kitchen. So I'm going to get this set up and see what it looks like. There you have it, guys. A makeshift awning off the back of a Gladiator. So I'm going to set up my little fire pit right here on the banks of the on the river here. That should be a lot of fun if I can remember how this thing goes. There we are. The little fire pit sets up like so, and then it has this like spreadable, oh, what you call it? Looks like a shield, and you just spread it out on here, and then it kind of makes a convex shape, and then you put a fire pit. And it's better than just kind of, I'm putting it over an existing, there was already somebody had a fire pit before, it looked like, or had a fire on the ground. So I'm just going to put this over it so I don't damage it anymore. Be careful, these things are sharp. Got me. So as you get closer, you'll see how it kind of forms that little convex shape. And then you get over to the last one, and voila. Everybody, I've got the camp set up, and I've got, you can't ask for more beautiful weather in Texas in September than it is right now. I don't know the exact temp, but I'll put it up here so you know when I check it after the video. I've got my fire pit ready. Gonna do some cooking later. Gonna do some chicken kebabs on just the Coleman or Walmart brand stove, whatever it is. But when you come out into Mother Nature, this is what it's about. This is the reason that I'm out here, and I love it. I never feel closer to God than I do right now. And I've got my dog with me. She's eating grass. Come here, Bailey. Come say hi. So I think we showed her a little earlier. So she wanted to come out here with me. She can't let Dad go solo camping. Somebody's got to be with him. And earlier, you just see me putting the fire pit together. I did cut my finger, as you saw on camera. So one of the great things is always have a first aid kit. My son Michael put one together for me last year. It's been in the Jeep for a year, and I haven't quit eating the grass, and I haven't used it yet. But sure enough, when I was putting the pit together, I sliced my finger a little bit, so I'll put an antiseptic wipe on there and a Band-Aid, good as new. That way it won't get infected. So I'm going to sit here and enjoy this brew and this beautiful sunset. Of course, I'm going to turn around so I can see the sunset just like you guys. And then in a little bit, what do you say we cook some dinner? Well, I haven't started cooking yet, but that's okay. I was just going to show you guys. I mean, look at this sunset back there. I mean, I just can't take my eyes off of it. There's my tent. There's the old Gladiator. And of course, I've got to have my string lights. That just kind of gets light to everything. And I think it's time that we go ahead and light up this fire pit, because There's some bugs swarming around, so let's go ahead and get that going. Nothing fancy on this trip, just a tumbleweed. Guys, I am hungry, and I got this wonderful Cajun spiced chicken kebab from the local grocery store today. And man, that is going to taste really, really good. So I'm going to put this on for me right. Oh, listen to that sizzle. I'm going to let that cook for a little bit. Guys, I'm not going to lie, I just flipped it again, and the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm kicking myself for not getting a second one. Oh, it smells so good. I can't wait to dig in. Oh my gosh, guys, it is finally time to eat, and I am absolutely starving. After cooking this, I wished multiple times that I bought two of these, but alas, there's only one. But it smells fantastic. So let me just give it a little taste test. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, so good. I mean, a shish kebab? Camping? I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty fancy for camping food. Typically, it's like hot dogs or something over the fire, but I'll take it. This tastes absolutely wonderful. I'm going to enjoy this meal. I'll check in with you guys before I go to bed. All right, guys. Oh, my hair. I don't know if you can hear, but there are coyotes out in the distance. The sounds of nature. My eyes are getting heavy. I had a good meal. Time to go to night. Have a good night. See y'all in the morning. Morning, guys. I slept pretty good last night, but it got a little chillier than I anticipated. I'll have to check and see what the low was, but I ended up having to turn the fan off and get an extra blanket and put on. So luckily I brought one. But now it's time to get up and get some coffee going. All right, coffee is almost done. Tell you what, I'm ready for a good cup of hot brew. Well, good morning, guys. I don't really bring any breakfast food because I'm not much of a breakfast person sometimes, and staying true to my character, I'm not hungry for breakfast now. Though some days and sometimes on camping trips, it hits a spot, but just a good cup of coffee to get me going. I'll probably do an early lunch today. I brought some chili. But plans for the day, what do you think, baby? You have any big plans? I don't know. I think we're just going to do some exploring around the area. Probably take the Jeep around the property, go on some hiking, just kind of see what's out there. I mean, the best trips, after all, are those trips that you don't plan. You don't have any plans. So, I had a good night last night. It got colder than I expected, but so it's a pleasant surprise. And
yeah, I think I'm just going to enjoy my coffee, enjoy the campfire for a little bit, clean up around camp, and then we'll see what we can get into. All right, guys, so we elected to do a little bit of a morning walk this morning. Whenever Bailey comes on these camping trips with me, she has this tradition, and she's already been looking this morning. My dog loves to play fetch, probably more than any other dog on the planet. I'm sure that she would play fetch until my arm just fell off. So we usually bring a souvenir home, and it's usually just some type of a stick that she finds. But it can't be too small. It can't be too big. It's got to be just the right size stick. So you can see at the expert there, she's got her eyes out and she's looking. That's kind of where we're walking around. Just some of these old hunting trails and stuff. But yeah, we just thought it'd be fun to come and take. I'm still drinking my coffee. I just thought it'd be good to come just take a little bit of a walk and see what's out here. You can see there she is behind me. What's she smelling? Ain't no telling. Oh, that looks like a good, hey Bailey, that looks good right there. There's a couple sticks. All right, guys, we're gonna check these sticks out. All right, here you go. Ready? This is the one. Go get it. Good girl. Leave it. Ready? Good girl. Oh, that's the one right there. That's the one. We found her stick. We found it. Ah, good girl. I know. So exciting. Okay. Finding a lot of these down trees from past storms, and I'll need to process some more firewood, so this will be kind of a good place to come. I mean, there's downed trees everywhere, so pretty easy. Come back down in this area later on this afternoon, get some firewood. As I'm walking along here, enjoying the view, I started laughing because I haven't been doing YouTube that long. And I appreciate all of you that have followed along with my channel. Focus is primarily on cooking, outdoor stuff, and I want to do more overlanding and more camping. But last night when I was setting up my my sleeping area, I was trying to film it. And some of it I'll put in there so you can see in the video when I do the editing. But I noticed after I was kind of looking at the videos, like I was trying to set up my cot, all you can see was my big butt. And so I've got to work on those camera angles and things, because you know, you guys deserve some high quality stuff. So I promise it'll get better as I learn a little bit more and do more things. But oh man, I tell you, look at that. Just the sun kind of coming through the trees and hitting those leaves. Just like a brisk morning walk. And camp is, well, I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of through the trees back that way. That path kind of goes on around to the right. But it's just fun, you know. Bailey can get out and run around. I mean, she's got a backyard at home, but it's just something about just letting a dog run loose, just like kids, you know. Kids don't need to be contained and in a house and in front of video games all the time. Being outside's good for them. It's good for me. It's good for you. So anyway, I'm going to continue on my walk. We'll catch up soon. Is there anything more loyal than a dog? Like, she walks in front of me, heading back to camp. Dogs are always right there, the protection. I'm not a big fan of cats, but I know that there are people out there that love cats. So, you know, I'd love to hear in the comments, if you're a cat person, what exactly is it about cats that makes you love them? Because it seems like cats view humans as servants. So, just a question. back over around that site where I found all this extra wood, and so I'm just going to start cutting some of these branches up in a smaller pieces. I brought my trusty saw with me. That way we can have some wood tonight, because I'm going to watch the game and enjoy a fire too. All right, everybody, we're doing some simple chili for lunch. So just a can of like the Wolf brand stuff. And we're just going to stir it here and just kind of let it simmer on the pot. I'm almost out of propane, but it should give me plenty enough to do this with. We'll see. You can't go wrong at camp with chili, right? Also have some corn chips and hot bean dip. All right, everybody, looks like that'll do it for lunch. So I'm going to eat this Frito pie and enjoy it and just kind of relax a little bit. And then I think the plans for the day is I think we're just going to kind of relax until dinner time in the game. It's kind of take in Mother Nature. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy this lunch, and I'll see you guys after a while. It's been a pretty good day so far. We're cooking a little bit earlier than usual. It's about 5 o'clock, and I've got some Duroc pork chops bone in over there that I've seasoned with a little bit of seasonal oil and Tony's, and those are about to go on the grill here momentarily. All right, as these are cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and flip them. Oh man, don't that look pretty? Ooh yeah, good grill marks. And then I've got a pot of green beans over here ready to go for when these get closer to being done. Well, I've just flipped them again, and it turns out that I got some really good grill marks on them. Just put the green beans on, so you're gonna let that go, and then it'll be chow time. It's been a long day. It's been a lot of fun out there, though. We've done some hiking, we did some exploring in the Jeep. We processed firewood. We had a good lunch, and now, guys, remember last night I did not eat enough for dinner, and I made sure that I got doubled up on the protein tonight. So let's cut into this and see what it tastes like. I don't know if you can tell from that far away on the camera, but it had some really good grill marks I'm quite proud of. They were even crisscrossed. So let's go ahead and, ooh, yeah, that looks good. Hmm. I don't know what it is about camping, but the food just tastes better outside. I'm gonna get some of these green beans. Mm. Thumbs up. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish up my meal here, and then we'll probably build a fire in a little bit. kind of get ready for the game and just kind of hang out. So good. Well, everybody, after a good supper and a gorgeous sunset, got a campfire going, and we are just going to relax and watch the LSU game. And I think we're going to call the video here because tomorrow I'm just going to get up early and pack up everything, kind of be in a rush so I can make it back home to the family, maybe in time to get to church with the fam and do the other stuff I need to do on Sunday. So if you like this content, if you like this video, please give it that old YouTube love, that smash that thumbs up button, and the subscribe button especially. So I appreciate you guys. So in the meantime, I'll see you guys behind the grill, behind the wheel.